Hello everybody. I hope this video finds each and every one of you in a good space and safe and warm and healthy. So the full moon was last night. I had a very low-key a low-key celebration with it. I was thinking of doing more of an elaborate ceremony of release, and actually what I ended up doing was just going out and standing underneath it and bathing in its light for a little bit, and I just spoke my intention of release directly to the moon, and then just held it there, and then went in, spent some time with my kids, and went to bed. Oh, I've got an itchy eye. Hold on one second. And then I actually went to bed earlier than I have been. So if you feel inspired, I would love to hear if you did anything for the new moon. You can leave a comment if you'd like. But yeah, so it was just a low-key night. It was really nice, and I had a good night's sleep. And then woke up this morning and happy to be here with you guys. So I am using the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell, and the artist is Danielle Noel. I just absolutely love her art. Okay. Water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Do you see her bathing underneath the moon? It's exactly what I did last night. I'm not meaning this to be a personal reading about me, but I do believe in the collective energy. And so if you went to bed early last night, or if you just took it easy and didn't do anything with the moon, that's okay. You were taking care of your body. You were watering your garden. You were taking care of you. Isn't that so funny that I was just saying this is what I did last night? Yeah, getting rest is body care. And the word tenderness, this word is sticking out to me. Hold on one second. So when we think of the word tenderness, we often think of it as like I don't know, it's coming up to me as like a baby, like taking care of a baby, being tender, being very, very nourishing and very careful and very sweet and nurturing with a baby or with a young child. And so what they're saying is that we deserve to give ourselves that same kind of tenderness, especially in the way that the energies are right now, and with the full moon energy, okay, on top of that. I can't even believe that this card came out. That's so funny. And water your garden. Remember to be drinking lots of water. It's going to help you process. It's going to help you process a lot of the collective energy in the field around us. So if you live in a house where you don't have close neighbors, the collective energy isn't going to be as dense, but it will still be there. So just be mindful of that. And so drinking that water as you're releasing and you're going through all of that, it's going to help you nourish your body, but also just release even further. Okay, now this is the Work Your Light deck by Rebecca Campbell. It's by the same person and artist as the Starseed Oracle. Okay. Pretty much the same card. That sometimes I wonder if I should even pick from multiple decks. Take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And do you see, it's not a full moon, but there is still a person, you know, I believe it's a woman, but it doesn't matter either way. A person in the water underneath the moon, setting her intentions, and in the water you can see the moonlight on both. So what they're saying is it's okay to take a break. It's okay to take a break and surrender. So this one, she's like this, you know, in front of in the water. So in this card, she's going like this. This is self-care. This is that tenderness, that warmth, giving yourself that love, that self-care, that tenderness. And then here, the next card, the next step would be to surrender. That's how you let go. That when you take a break, it's an act of surrendering and just being good to you and being good for you. Being good to yourself, I mean. Okay. It's kind of funny that both both are just saying now is a time for self-care. So a lot of people are working at home or even still going into work, but a lot of people are not. They are being in a forced break. Okay. So recognize that, we're off the treadmill right now. No matter what, all of us are off of, well, no, not all of us, because there's a lot of people that are frontline people and they're still working and on the treadmill. But there's a lot of us that are off the treadmill right now, in recognizing what really matters most to you is important at this time. Really taking a look and seeing where the patterns and in the habits and in the cycles that you were in before this, what wasn't working for you? What was running down your body? What was making it so that you weren't nourishing and doing the body care and watering your own garden? This break is meant to bring in that change for you. And when I said that, the time was 555 on their video. So 555 for me is an angel number of buckle up, there's change. So so it's a number of change. And because of what we were talking about while that was there, is that what would you like to change, about the routine that you were in? How would you like to work in self-care and any changes that you are seeing that you can make? Nope, they're saying stop. So this is the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, one of the decks that I use all the time. Live in the moment. What you are looking for is with you. It's so funny when I see this card. I see so many things. Well, number one, there's that full moon, right? Look at that. Or it could be a halo, okay? So with this card, I often see many visuals. The first thing I usually see is like two lovers embraced, and that when they come into union, there's that light that just emanates, okay? But I also see a woman becoming one with a mountain, okay? Getting in touch with nature, and then that helps her get into the light, helps her rejuvenate, water her own garden. So but another thing that I'm seeing today, which I haven't seen before, is actually like what you are looking for is with you. And what I'm hearing is that for some people, they're looking for a relationship, but recognizing and opening up what's within you and looking within yourself and becoming more whole within yourself will help you be in the receptive energy of bringing in a relationship into your life. And for many, I feel like this feels like a mountain. It feels like just like, oh, like this is a lot of work. Or maybe you're in a relationship and it feels like a lot of work. And so what the other thing that I'm seeing today out of those few things is that the angels are with you and that you can ask for them. So I feel like this is like the guide and this is the angel in the background. And the more that you get into that place of surrender and taking care of yourself and listening to the angels' loving nudges from the other side, for you, I feel like the more that you're going to be able to live in the moment and recognize that everything that you want is already with you and within you, that you are already whole. Because what you are looking for is with you. I'm just going to put this up close so that you can see just how beautiful that is. And how all of the different things that I can see, and if you guys see anything else, I would love to hear about it, because this card I feel like can be seen in so many different ways. It's one of the beautiful things about this deck. But I am hearing that, living in the moment, taking that break, watering your garden and caring for yourself is really important, and recognizing that anything that you want to bring in is the key to really truly receiving it, is opening up the magic within you and recognizing that you are what you are looking for, that it's already with you, it's already here. And there's 44 on the numbers for the thing, so that's the angels, that's the angel number for me. So the angels just want you to know, and they want to assist you in waking up that magic within you, so that you live more in grace and live more in the present moment. And so this is the Sacred Self-Care deck by Jill Pyle. I'm quickly falling in love with this deck each time, with each daily. Okay. Well, that's kind of funny. So, connect with fire. And the reason why I think that that's kind of funny is because yesterday we were talking about doing candle work. Okay, so if for some reason you want to, so you can work with the full moon 3 days before and 3 days after. So if you still want to do candle work for the full moon and for any tensions in releasing, or you could even say, what is holding me back from surrendering? What is holding me back from living in the moment and realizing what I'm looking for is with me? What is holding me back from watering my own garden? My hair is driving me crazy because it's right in front of my face. Sorry, guys. So you can connect with fire in that way, or you can connect with the element of fire, just in a more ethereal, more spiritual way. And you can use that for transformation and transmutation is what they're saying. Like, it's just transmuting it. Okay, and being able to help you clear and process. So one of the ways that you can do that is, and it's a way of working with fire and air actually, is like lighting sage. Okay, lighting a purification candle. And if you want to know what they were saying about working with the full moon and the candle, watch yesterday's daily. Okay, because you can work with fire just with a candle. Or if you live in a home where you can have a fire, you can do that, and you can write down all of the things that you want to clear, and you can hold it and you can throw it into the fire. You can do that in a small way, very safely outside, even if you don't have a fire pit, outside, you can do that as well. You can light a piece of paper on fire. But of course, do it safely and away from your home and away from anything that can catch on fire. Be careful and safe. But fire is a very powerful tool to use, to work with for this time. You can even put on a piece of paper the virus's name and put it in the fire, and use that as a way of like trying to clear some of that collective energy and all of the attention that's going in that's actually supporting the energy of the virus. Okay, so the less attention we bring to it, the drama attention we bring to it, and we definitely need to keep the facts straight and know everything we need to know and follow the guidelines. But the drama energy, that actually, believe it or not, is building up a supportive grid of energy for it to continue to exist. So the more that we disconnect from the drama of it, and more that we get into our own states and start to come to some peace and water our own garden, take care of ourselves and take that break from it, the more that we are actually helping it release. And we can do that with fire as well. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the cards, how they came out one more time. Water your own garden. See how she's nurturing and taking care of herself underneath the full moon? That's what I did last night. Oh, I love it. Take a break. Surrender. The next step is, nourishing yourself, caring for yourself, and then surrendering to be able to let go of everything you want to let go of, so that you can live in the moment and recognize that everything that you want to bring into your life is already with you. Waking up to the magic of the angel energy within you. And they're here to support you. You can call on them. And one of the ways, if you would like, is you can connect with fire in order to do that, whether through a candle or in your backyard. Okay. So I'm just looking around, and I have all this apophyllite around me. It's one of my favorite crystals, and it just wants to come out and say hello. So these are like, this is part of a one that I use for every reading I have in my hand, especially my personal readings, but I meditate with it all the time. This one, actually, this piece broke off, so I get to have it with me in a smaller way. And then this is a tip that I bought that has a piece of stilbite. So apophyllite helps you connect to the angelic realm. It's a crown chakra. Okay, it's a crown chakra crystal, also 8th chakra crystal. It helps you connect to the angelic realm and the Akashic records. And this one has lots of little stilbites inside of it, all the little peach bits. Okay, and then I'm just going to show you the bigger piece that I have here. I have a bunch more, but this is what's right here. So you can see this is the stilbite. And the stilbite is actually a heart chakra crystal, and it helps bring in that warmth and compassion. It helps that when you're connecting with your third eye in your crown chakra, that you connect with your heart first. That helps you open up. So if you have apophyllite at home, then, you know, you might want to bring that near you, because right now it's a supportive crystal to help clear the grid of fear or panic or feeling cooped up or anything like that, and help bring in more of that angelic energy. Okay, and helping you be connected to source. Just trying to see what else it wants to say. I think the other one, I don't think I showed you this one. So this one I was actually holding before here, because the one that I usually use is upstairs, and that's the one that was one with this one at this point. So I'm really glad I had this down here. So I was actually holding on to this. So I was holding on to this one. I was holding on to this one when I was meditating before this daily. And I find that apophyllite is just the crystal. It's like just the crystal that really helps me open up and helps me feel nurtured and cared for. But while that's happening, it helps open me up. So if you have it at home, then that's a beautiful way to work with it. You know, it's just inviting you to work with it. And if you do not, and you see it out and about in the future, then you might just hold it and see in the store and see what you think of it, how it resonates with you. Okay, or you can look it up now and see all the different teachings on it and all the way that people work with it and look at it. And you can call on the spirit of it. You don't have to have it in your physical presence. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much. And just know that you all are in my thoughts and prayers. And I just love connecting with you through YouTube in this way. Okay. All right.